we're going to listen to a negative talking point from Jamie Dimon, which is the CEO and pretty much the overlord of Chase Banks. I'm not proud I have a Chase Bank, but I got a mortgage with them. What can I say? I'm stuck. But he's going to tell you exactly how he feels about crypto and why the Clarity Act is taking so long to get passed. And it will blow. If you have crypto, this is going to aggravate you even more. It's not just because of old Uncle Sourpuss that was up in the Fed.
Are you happy with the way the Clarity Act is turning out?
No, because it allows them to effectively pay interest on deposits, stable coins or something like that, without the protection that they should have. And it doesn't do anything for AML/BSA. It has almost no legal protections. So no, the banks will not accept it that way.
They won't accept
and the
it
ABA, the small banks, the credit unions, it's not just the big guys. I'm not worried about stablecoin, but if it happened, I'm telling you, I would have nothing to do with it, and it would eventually blow up on its own.
Notice he's very, very jittery over this because he knows that they are going to be in a losing battle. If he makes enough people mad, they're all going to leave banks to go to credit unions that offer this crypto sector. And you have stuff like Coinbase and Crypto.com that are opening their own banks. Ripple Labs that is over XRP distribution. They have a banking charter. He knows what's coming.
Okay, but that's my personal thing. But I do understand the concern of all the other banks. So,
well, the markup is coming. I mean, what are you going to do about it?
It is. We'll fight it. If we lose, we lose, and we'll live.
Yeah. He's not on our side.
Be fought. This will not be. No one's going to bow down to this guy, okay, or that company. And but he's the only one.
Yeah.
And he's spending hundreds of millions of dollars in Washington this thing.
He said he's representing the whole industry.
Now, what he's talking about is the guy over Coinbase. Mr. Armstrong. So let's continue here. This is all a mess, but everything will be in the description box. This is coming out of the CEO of Chase. He is definitely not on our side, and I wish I could just get rid of Chase, but I'm stuck in what I got with him. But the Clarity Act will eventually go through, but if you voted for people on the left, and I'm going to give you the people that hate us: Elizabeth Warren, thanks Massachusetts, Adam Schiff, Chuck Schumer. They are all pocketed by the big banks, and I know you're probably saying no, but they've also came out and said, yeah, we are against you guys. They want the big banks to succeed even harder than what they're doing. They're already ripping us off as it is. Crypto sector gives you a whole new opportunity, but I will leave everything in the description box. This stuff really aggravates me, but there will be a sunshiny day for people in the proper cryptos. I have made videos about the starting 16 that are clear with their own descriptions. That's going to make a whole big deal for a whole lot of people. But this stuff is a long-term holding. Yes, it's going to be nice. But man, Jamie Dimon and the big boys, it's unbelievable. So I guess let's go ahead and continue. Right about here.
Being involved in stable coins. Why? Because digital assets is a part of the future of finance. So every single industry will want to be a part of that, including banks. So what we're talking about today is how do we set the rules of the road so that we protect our consumers. Job one is making sure that consumers are protected. Job two, making it less expensive to do business in America and easier to do it 24/7. Blockchain and digital assets allows us to get there faster. It's coming, period.
Well, I mean, we were just talking with Michael Seelig, and, he made the point that we need the framework in place so that the business doesn't go offshore, right? So that we don't see a lot of these crypto companies go to other countries to actually do this. You've made this legislation a priority, and I want to get your take about that. How much do you believe will come into the U.S. once we do have the Clarity Act in place? I mean, how significant is the business if, in fact, those companies don't go offshore?
Some of us estimated that the actual sector itself, the industry, is worth about $3 trillion now. I think it's going to $30 trillion in the next several years. The truth of the matter is that we can either lead in America or watch the dust from a distance. We're not going to do that. We're going to lead in America. Why? Because we're Americans. Maria, we have to make sure that we have an environment that is conducive for the brightest minds, the greatest thinkers, entrepreneurs to descend upon America to make sure that we are the economic, financial capital of the world for another generation. Frankly,
Okay, now, I don't like making long videos. I apologize. But as you see, this congressman, senator, he is on our side. Tim Scott's very intelligent. And like I said, please look at my crypto history and be very, very aware of the 16 cryptos that are going to start this sucker off. Please be very aware. Everything follows Bitcoin. I have descriptions on how this market moves. It's very unfair if you hold something really, really awesome and you have the big boy at the front tanking you down with it. If you listen to Michael Saylor, you'd be losing very badly at the time he told you to. I'm going to say it. Go buy your Bitcoin and finance your house on a Bitcoin. That is something I would never do or ever suggest. That is careless and reckless behavior. But please check out my history and look at the description box. Learn. This is one of those things you have to do a little bit of research for yourself. Listening to people will get you in trouble on certain influencers or certain personalities. They are not in your best interest if all they want is your clicks, and they're going to do straight up lying. And I've called those people out also. Be careful on who you listen to. So please have a good day and be very careful on what you're looking into.